And all eyes are on Javonte Williams. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touch.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Commanders set to go to work on offense, and they've handed the controls to this man in his second NFL season, former Tar Heel Sam Howell.
Howell got the nod from Commanders leadership to be the team's starter this year. A nice bump for last year's 5th-round pick. One start as a rookie and didn't look bad at all winning the team's finale. And let's not forget, this is a guy who was once viewed as a first-round pick. So there's plenty of promise hidden beneath the surface.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Howell. Short pass to Howard. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st down, Howell to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. DJ Jones able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Sly able to put this one through, and the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A man who was lost for the year in Week 4 last season. Here's Javonte Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 13 carries, 90 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. They go back to the ground with Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Here's Wilson to throw. And it's caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. To throw is Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now throwing on first down here. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. Man, this is up and good to make it 7-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 33, here's second down and 2. Gets this out quickly to Dodson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Dodson's somebody who can turn any catch into a big play. That's why Washington took him 16th overall in 2022, and that's what he showed in a strong rookie season. Expect a big jump for him in year 2.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10. Off-play action. It's Howell. Short pass to Howard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Robinson will try to pick it up. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners last week defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, Wilson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
It's a loss of 2.
Again, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On third down, Wilson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Looks good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Howell. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Howell trying to pick it up on third. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in our... Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And the Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Here comes third and about a foot. They go play action now. Wilson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now Wilson on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. A 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 17-yard line. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Back to throw, Howell. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one. I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Hal down to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. He will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now Wilson. offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play in this passing game. Still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
To put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to dance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Hand off to Robinson on the shotgun. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And Howe will throw it. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Howe. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And the Washington 1st down.
Howell. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he's got this down to the 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now Howell. That's Samuel, caught left side. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
1st down, Washington.
Howell out of the shotgun. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point by Sly is up and good as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now Howell. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They go play action with Wilson. Short throw caught by Dosich. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So there's already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
He was brought down by Campbell Fuller.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. So here we go now with Howell and the Commanders. Down by 15. 1:45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Ball carrier. Justin Simmons on the tackle.
Here's Howell. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel.
Complete to number 4, Curtis Samuel.
Howell to throw. This one left side caught by Gibson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Powell back to Gibson and another catch for him. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Powell's throw complete to Dotson. 2nd and 6 coming up. Powell looking to throw again. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
The extra point by Sly is up and good as this gets him back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. That fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On third down, here's Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They